Category 4. There's only been 4 landfalling Category 4 hurricanes in the month of October. And they go back 1893, 1898, 1950, 1954. 4. That's it. And 1954 was the last time we saw one. This is historical. Landfall is expected later today in the afternoon. Surge is going to be an issue. The wave action is going to be an issue. Let's talk about the wind field here. Hurricane force winds extend out 45 miles from the center. Tropical storm force winds extend out 185 miles from the center. And so even if you're not in that eye wall, you're going to get those hurricane force winds. Even tropical storm force winds are going to take out power. So the radar does show the system coming in, and we've already started to see some of the rain here. I'm not super concerned about flooding with this one. It's going to be moving very quickly. Obviously, we're going to have some areas that will flood, but surge is a bigger issue and wind is a bigger issue with this system. I know we like to compare a lot to others, but let's not do that. Let's just stick with this. Now, where's it going to come in? Now, Jim Cantori is in Panama City Beach, 30 to 40 miles to my west. Now, depending on how big the eye is, will depend on who gets what, and little wobbles there and little wobbles there are going to make all the difference. We're in Port St. Joe, all right? So who's going to get into that worst weather? It's going to be somewhere between myself and Jim Cantori. But again, a little wobble 20 miles this way or that way is going to make a huge difference in the type of winds that you get. All right, a massive difference. So it will be coming in this evening. It's going to be inland. We have crews inland as well to cover the winds, the trees that are going to be taken down. The electricity is going to be out for a lot of people. Then it could go as a tropical storm all the way into the Atlantic. Imagine that. So therefore, we have 2 tropical storm watches. Also warnings for South Carolina as we head into North Carolina as well. So winds are going to be significant in that eye wall. That's going to be a massive story. But Jim, the surge where I'm located, right now the forecast for me over westbound through Apalachicola, a little bit farther east, I should say, 9 to 13 feet. We have a house that's 24 feet up off the ground.
So the food safety should be a #1 priority, and I know you are very, very good at that, as we all are out here in the field. Let's talk about this storm, though, as it comes in, because it's not just where Steph and I are, okay? It's many, many miles east of that, and it's already affecting much of the west coast of Florida. Sanibel got hammered yesterday with huge overwatch. I saw, Clearwater Beach as well. Now Cedar Keys getting it this morning. And the winds overall aren't that strong. I mean, you're like, where's the wind? There's not much wind. But the water has been pushed and pushed onto that low continental shelf. All right? And that's what's piling it up, and that's why the water is rising. Look at these storm surge areas. We've got Tampa at 2.1 feet. There's Cedar Key almost at 3 feet. Remember, there'll be waves on top of that. And there's Apalachicola at 3.5. All right, so with 3.5 feet, you'll notice that with a forecast of 12 feet and that house video that we showed you, think about how much higher that water's going to get. All right? Not good. Not good. There's surge flooding well west of where we expect the center to come in. So Mobile, you're at 1.8 feet. Pascagoula, Mississippi, 2.2 feet. And this whole area of 9 to 13 feet that we'll continue to watch. So you're not going to necessarily get a perfect marriage of the hurricane warnings and the storm surge warnings. And this is a great example of that. The storm surge extends well outside of where we think the center certainly is going to come ashore. So looking at Port St. Joe, again, down where Steph is, look at that, up to 9 feet. That's what we're expecting, possibly even higher, above 9 feet in a couple of spots right along the coast. Look at St. Mark's. Don't even go there. All right, that's all marsh getting out through there. Could be an awful situation. As a matter of fact, Steph, that water's already up, and some of those roads are probably already blocked. Over to you.
Yeah. And 9 feet, Jim, 10 feet is about a 1-story building, just to give you some perspective, all right? So it's going to be well over our head here. All right, so let's talk about the right front quadrant and why we do have that tornado threat. We're going to show you where that is and why that is coming up next here.